These are aggressive trades when we get near the end of the day. And it's a trend trade that makes sense, does not have to work, but first time back to the blue line, it does. Usually if we push above it, it'll still come back through it after a day like this, because you'll get other traders that'll be, a hair more conservative and say, I'm going to wait for the 53 to 54, give myself a little better edge. Those are the traders you have to watch out for. Yeah, thank you, Jay. Some days we are in rhythm, and man, when I'm in the zone, get out of the way, because this stuff works. And obviously I'm in the zone today. But this retest failure right here, first time back, is worth the push backwards. And in my opinion, why wouldn't it want to come back a few points? Because these traders want their profits, and that causes this reaction. So now really, I mean, this was my key target, right? 48.75, 48.5. After that, you've got to think these traders on a micro level are now going to take profits, going to cause this little bounce. So all these mini swings that happen over time. And all I can say is on a day like today, when we've needed desperately to get some start of a correction, there will be traders now that won't let this go. They're going to say, fine, as long as my 57 is intact, I'm coming this way. I want to close low of the day, and I don't care if we don't, Day traders are going to look at it a little differently. You're going to say, I want to take home. I've worked all day. I want to go out and take a swim or take a walk or whatever. I don't want to have to manage. So I still want to see our original target we said was if we got by these 52s, then the door opened to 46.75. We've got that. Now I don't want to be guilty overthinking that, because that's held one time already. So now's the time to be conservative coming into the end of the day. And this is where late Charlie gets hurt sometimes. Yeah, it's going down. I'm going to jump in now. But he wouldn't short back here, and he wouldn't short over here, and he wouldn't short over here. So all I can say is that after a day like today, it usually will not come roaring out unless there's some kind of a news or some kind of a head fake by the boys. But yesterday can be seen for what it was. This is a long way home trade. Instead of coming down here, they basically knocked all the shorts back, got shorts worried about shorting, and then came out today and law of alternation said, what are we going to get today that's different from what we've had last few days? And is it sell all day long. So I'm glad you guys were able to put something in your pocket. My advice, we're coming into the last hour, anything goes. Said there'd be one more short. As far as I'm concerned, this was it. Anything else today, it's pure luck. It's very rarely that we close on the low of the day. So my suggestion, don't be greedy now. And it doesn't mean you have to buy. It just means manage trailers. You can play hit and run now too. Take your profits. If it bounces again, hit it one more time. So for now, the big resistance is right here in the next half hour or so. Right, the magnet at 54, that's resistance for now. And we said first, before you get there, you got to get by 52. Step by step. Red line, a lot of traders will be looking at that. And my guess is that the lower magnet, we do have a lower magnet back here in the 43, 44 area. So the first setup for lower lows is stall and come back. And you got to break these kind of doubles in here and put pressure on these traders to abandon whatever they're holding as a trailer. So good deal today. Anybody that wants to trade until the end, I'm gonna say this. This is our key resistance, obviously, right here, and the aggressive resistance right here at that 54. So a couple of points risk if you took the 51s, 52s. And move stops down on any trailers you've got and don't press them.